The samurai's path, Hiroshi of the Takeda. Hiroshi was born under the banner of the Takeda clan. He was raised in the warrior tradition. Duty and honor were ingrained in him from his first breath. His father, a respected samurai, started his training early. Hiroshi learned the way of the sword. He studied tactics and strategy. He was taught to be strong yet compassionate. Hiroshi excelled in his training. He was dedicated and disciplined. He longed to embody the Bushido code. This was the samurai's way. It valued courage, loyalty, and integrity above all else. He dreamed of bringing honor to his clan. Hiroshi, at 15, was offered a place in Master Kenji's dojo. Kenji was a legendary warrior. He was known for his skill and wisdom. It was a great honor. Hiroshi accepted without hesitation. This was the next step on his path. Kenji's wisdom, a bond forged in steel. Kenji's dojo was austere. It was a place of serious study. Hiroshi thrived in this environment. He trained with unwavering focus. He learned the art of swordsmanship. He sparred with bamboo swords. He practiced calligraphy. He studied ancient texts. Master Kenji saw Hiroshi's potential. He saw his dedication. He saw his unwavering spirit. Kenji became more than a teacher. He became a mentor. He became a father figure to the young samurai. Years passed. Hiroshi grew into a skilled warrior. He was strong and swift. He was also patient and insightful. He learned the true meaning of Bushido. It wasn't just about fighting, it was about living a life of honor. It was about serving something greater than himself. Kenji was proud. He saw himself in Hiroshi. He saw a future leader. He saw a true samurai. Shadows on the horizon. The Mori clan's threat. The news came on the wings of the wind. The Mori clan was on the move. They were a powerful and ambitious clan. Their leader, Takashi, was known for his ruthlessness. He craved power. He would stop at nothing to achieve it. The Mori clan's intentions were clear. They wanted to expand their territory. The Takeda lands were in their sights. War was coming. The news sent a shockwave through the village. Fear gripped the hearts of many. But Hiroshi felt a different emotion. He felt a sense of purpose. He was a samurai. He would defend his people. He would uphold the honor of the Takeda clan. Hiroshi knew the risks. He knew that he might not return, but he also knew his duty. He would face the enemy with courage. He would fight for what he believed in. Beneath the sakura, a warrior's contemplation. The eve of battle arrived. Hiroshi stood under a sakura tree. Its delicate blossoms fell around him. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves. It was a moment of peace. It was a stark contrast to the turmoil within him. He thought of his training. He thought of Master Kenji's teachings. He thought of his family. He thought of his clan. He thought of the uncertain future. The sakura blossoms reminded him of life's fragility. They reminded him of the preciousness of each moment. He knew that he might not see another spring, but Hiroshi was not afraid. He was filled with a sense of resolve. He would face his destiny with courage. He would fight with honor. He would do his duty. Section 5, Clash of Clans, Steel meets steel, honor meets honor. Dawn broke. The air was thick with tension. The sound of drums echoed across the battlefield. Two armies faced each other, the Takeda and the Mori. The clash was inevitable. Hiroshi stood with his fellow samurai. Their faces were grim. Their eyes were determined. They were ready to fight. They were ready to die. The battle began. The air filled with the clang of steel. Arrows rained down from the sky. Men screamed. Men fell. The ground was soaked with blood. Hiroshi fought with the ferocity of a tiger. His sword flashed. His movements were swift and precise. He was a whirlwind of motion. He fought with honor. He fought with skill. He fought with courage. Section 6. A duel under the rising sun, Hiroshi versus Takashi. The battle raged. Hiroshi found himself face to face with Takashi. The Mori leader was a formidable opponent. He was tall and powerful. His eyes burned with ambition. Their swords clashed, sparks flew. The duel was intense. Each warrior was a match for the other. They fought with skill and fury. Hiroshi felt a surge of adrenaline. He fought with everything he had. He used his speed and agility to his advantage. He parried Takashi's blows. He waited for an opening. The opportunity came. Hiroshi struck. His sword found its mark. Takashi fell. He was defeated. Section 7. The Price of Victory, Reflections on Honor and Loss. Hiroshi stood over his fallen opponent. He felt no triumph. He felt no satisfaction. He felt only sadness. The battlefield was silent. The fighting had stopped. The victory came at a terrible cost. Many had fallen, friends, comrades. Their sacrifices weighed heavily on Hiroshi's heart. He looked down at Takashi. He saw pain in the Mori leader's eyes. He saw defeat, but he also saw something else. He saw honor. Hiroshi sheathed his sword. He offered Takashi a hand up. It was an act of compassion. It was an act of respect. Takashi stared at Hiroshi's outstretched hand. He saw the compassion in Hiroshi's eyes. He nodded. He had been defeated, yes, but he had also witnessed true honor. Section 8. Return to the Sakura Grove, finding peace in the aftermath. The war was over. The Takeda clan was victorious, but the victory felt hollow. Hiroshi returned to his village. He was hailed as a hero, but he felt no joy. He sought solace in the familiar surroundings of the Sakura Grove. The once vibrant blossoms had fallen, their ephemeral beauty a reminder of the fleeting nature of life. He sat beneath the tree. He thought about the battle. He thought about the fallen. He thought about Takashi. He thought about the meaning of honor. He realized that true victory lay not in conquest, it lay in peace. It lay in understanding. It lay in forgiveness. Section 9. The Legacy of the Samurai, Hiroshi's Path of Peace. Hiroshi hung up his sword. He dedicated his life to teaching. He opened a school. He taught the way of the sword. He taught the principles of Bushido, but he also taught the importance of peace. He taught the value of compassion. He taught the need for understanding.